Hi guys, welcome to the Real Forex Stories, where we cut through the hype in the Forex industry and dive deep into the real things that happen behind the scene in the Forex industry. I'm Somto Billionaire. Today I have with me here a beautiful Forex trader that lost $500,000 in the market and she had a lot of suicidal thought. So today she's going to share her experience, what she experienced and the mistakes and the error. So I have with me here my co-host, Gold Oracle.
I'm Joseph, the Good FX Oracle. Please stay tuned and watch to the end.
Watch this video till the end so that you can learn the errors to avoid while trading, so you don't make the same mistake she made.
You know what? Let me remove my glasses. So I want to clear the narrative. I didn't run mad. Well, I almost got there because it was a crazy moment in my life. But thank God for family and friends. So
Wow. So what really happened?
But wait, before you talk. But I heard that you were wearing different clothes anytime you want to go out. You know, all those narratives. I just want us to,
I think I remember I cut my hair. It got to that moment. It was a crazy moment in my life. Things can happen to you and you act abnormal. Okay. I wasn't mad, but losing $500,000 is not a child's play. Do you understand? Yeah. So, so as I was saying before, I'm a gold trader. That's the best I trade. Yeah. So on that day, I do you know what they call eye analysis?
Like intuition.
Eye analysis.
No, intuition is different.
When you just take up your phone or your look at your
chart.
Yeah, just look at the chart without using the tools and all that. Just look at the chart and you place it.
So you mean like taking a mediocre trade without doing a proper analysis?
You can call it that. I just didn't do any analysis. I just looked at the chart and I was like, market is going to buy from here. And I can tell you for a fact, it was my pride and my ego, because I'm actually good. Like I can say I have like 90% win rate on the
Wow.
Yeah. So and that week I already made good profits. So I was happy. And there's this thing they say in the market that profits prepares you for more losses, because it gives you this pride and this ego
that's why you'll be feeling as if I'm the creator of this chart.
Like anything will happen, it happened. Nothing so.
But I want to ask you a question. Okay. In the past, have you won a trade during the eye analysis?
Yes, I have. Yes, I have.
So what happened this particular day?
It was just I ran out of luck, because eye analysis is not analysis. Do you understand?
Okay.
You have to analyze properly. You have to, first off, you write down your edges in the market, your confluences. Are you trading? Do you look at support and resistance? Do you look at trend lines? What do you see before you take a trade, right? For that day, I just looked at the market and I was like, I'm taking this buy trade. So
now I want to get something.
Okay.
You doing eye analysis, the capital you are using to trade then, is it your personal capital or people invested in you?
Thank you. Even I wanted to ask that money, you owe $500,000.
So did you build the money up to that place, or you gathered investors and you are trading with their money? What happened exactly?
Or are you, these female things?
You know what?
Maybe that, you understand me.
I don't understand anything.
You stay in Abuja, right?
Yeah.
Do you know any politician or these big sugar daddies? Because I know most of all these female traders will be posing themselves as real traders.
Exactly.
Okay.
So all the female traders out there, you heard what they just said.
No, you have to answer my question first.
To get to you, I'm sure you're going to watch. Please don't allow this narrative.
But can you answer my question?
Female traders to get to you.
Do you know any
Make that money, right? Buy that GLE, buy that Cybertruck.
It's all right. So back to my question. The money you lost, is it your money or investors' money?
I'll answer your question first. I don't do sugar daddies.
Okay.
I have my evidence. Do you understand? I have the chart history and all that to prove that I didn't actually do all those things. But yes, part of the money was mine. Part of it was from investors.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's say my money there was probably around $50,000. So the rest was investors' money. I don't even know what happened that day, because I wasn't supposed to trade like that. Although I I can tell you for a fact, I don't trade with stop loss.
Wow.
I trade anyhow. I'm not gonna lie. Before it happened, I was good at what I was doing, but like I said, I think it got to a point and I got too confident in the market. And that was what led to what
Do
happened.
you think one of your investors, maybe all these big men are into ritual or whatsoever, and they bewitch the money and gave it to you to? Do you think something like that?
No. That
Because for you to trade without stop loss, that
Trading
means
that big capital.
that big capital, you're not using stop loss. That
how the
means
market is. This thing you guys are saying it's actually funny, but it doesn't exist. Like I was trading my own money, I was doing well, and all of a sudden I took
What?
money from people, and what happened, but it's not real.
So were you under pressure before you took that
It
trade?
was just pride and ego, nothing else. I was.
or you were thinking that this is not my money, let me do it anyhow.
No, that wasn't. No, that wasn't it. It was just. It had to do with the pride. I felt I have conquered the market.
You felt invincible.
That's the word. I felt invincible. I felt I owned the but go chat and me get them. Nobody. Do you understand? Nobody else is sharing with me. That was what happened. And another thing was I revenge traded.
Yeah.
Revenge trading. Like when I took the trade, it was I took a buy trade. So it was going down. It went beyond where I would have closed the trade. But I kept wishing and hoping that markets will reverse. At some point, it actually started reversing. But then when it reversed, do you know what I did?
What did you
I
do?
added more lots. Like I added more entries in the market. So
So the first loss didn't wipe your capital.
no, it didn't. I took I think I took 3 trades, 5 lots each. So as it was going, as I was, recording the losses at some point, the market started going
Reversing.
away. But I was still on loss. I wasn't even yet seeing the grains. I was still on loss. I tried to add more entries, but I felt probably that was a manipulation.
Yeah.
So let me add more. So I gained everything else.
Okay.
I forgot to add 2. I closed 2 of the trades.
Okay.
When the losses were getting too much, I closed 2, but I left 1. So the moment the market reversed, I added extra 3.
Okay, but wait now. Did you explain all these things to your investors?
Wetin concern investor? His own is just
because
profit.
why will I give you money and at the end of the day
You are doing
iTrade and
Yeah.
you are not telling me now, okay, what did you even tell your investor self? How did you explain to them that you lost the money?
When
How?
I said it was a crazy moment in my life, this is what I meant, because when I blew the money, what do you want to tell investor? Like, he doesn't even know what you're doing. You told the person, I'm a good trader, I can make some amount for you.
Did they see your
ROI.
did they see your result anywhere, like a credible place where they say, okay, this person is a good trader, and they started messaging you, or did you approach them
Okay,
to source the funds from them?
I have this level of friends on my WhatsApp, because I always post my trades. I have credible friends, so they always see my posts and all that. So some of my investors came from my friends, while others came to me directly. Then I also went to others directly.
So
Yeah,
you mean
there
now all
was-
those investors, how many are the investors?
I think like 6 of them.
So none of them arrested you.
Allow me to land now. I said it was a crazy moment.
Okay.
So,
Because if I'm part of them, I will come and use gun to attack
it
you.
was crazy. It was crazy. Of course, they were looking for me. At some point, they gave out my name, my details, and I think they even put a bounty on my head, like anybody that would see me. And then I ran.
Wow.
I was a ghost for some time.
No wonder they said you ran mad. No wonder they said you ran mad.
So what I want to ask you now,
Okay.
was there a time you made a big win that that trend well in the forex market, and do you have any international investor when you are doing all this?
No, there was no international investor. But then I traded prop firms. There was a time, there's this prop firm they call My Funded FX, now Secrets Funded. So at some point, I was the number 1, the highest win rate and every other thing in their leaderboard. So I I traded their prop firm, $100,000 prop firm at that time, and I told you I have a very high win rate in gold, XAUS. Yes. So So I was doing very well. I even got emails from people from different countries because that's the only way you can access whoever that is like in their dashboard. You will see people doing well, like the hierarchy of people doing well.
And their emails will be there.
Yes, you can't access them that way aside email. So I got emails from people asking me my strategy, my edge in the market, and the rest of it. But that one too, I didn't laugh because, just like I said, pride, which we need to talk more about pride, ego, like psychology in trading at the end of the day.
I know that ego is the worst thing that can happen to a trader.
That's what that make you or marry in this forex industry. Yes.
So your investors now.
You are this my investors.
Yes, because we, the way people are doing money, trading money anyhow.
I'm still paying them now. Like I'm still paying back because.
How? Where are you getting them?
I'm back in the market now.
So I want to ask you a simple question.
Okay.
This forex trading, is it real?
Of course, it's real.
All these figures we are seeing online, someone making, because this $500,000, I'm still skeptical. How can a young girl like you get that kind of money?
I already explained. I said, my money there was like.
Then why would they even trust you? All those investors, how would they trust you? Why would they trust you? And you don't have anything to them. You don't have anything to do with them, and they trust you with that kind of money.
I already explained. I said, first off, I have my trades. I have my good trade, my profits, and all that. Before I started using investors' money, I was making $2,000, $5,000, $10,000, and
with your personal capital.
Yes. So the evidence was there.
So can you tell us how you recovered from the madness?
Not madness, actually, like all these losses and the emotional roller coaster and people chasing you around and the rest. How did you say that you are back trading now? So how did you come back?
It took me a long time to go. Okay, first off, I had to communicate my investors through someone, because at some point you have to talk to them through someone else because you already messed up. Yeah. So someone helped me talk to them, a guy. Yes. So then I had to go back home. I needed family love around. I needed love around because it was really crazy. It was crazy, yeah. So and I left the chat for like a month plus. I wasn't looking. I needed to heal because it was traumatizing. Like it was true. I never expected in my life that I would lose something like that. I would lose an amount that huge.
So that guy that assisted you, see your boyfriend? Oh.
Why are you like this? No, it was just a friend. Yeah, and he's a trader too. So he had to like explain to them. He had to even show them everything. So he had to calm them down. And I told them I was going to pay back. I just needed time. And then I needed to heal. I needed to be out of that trauma. I needed to, like emancipate from that mental whatever I put myself in. So I left where I was staying. I went home to my mother.
So now advise our viewers, advise them on how, if somebody should lose money like that, how can they recover also? Okay.
Like I said, first off, you need to leave the chat. You need love around you. And then I don't know, people don't speak about meditations a lot. People don't talk about it a lot. That thing helps you to get back your mental clarity. Helps to give you this level of peace you get. And then I would recommend you don't even check the chat. Just do more of meditations. Then make sure you are around love. Then when you think you've gotten to a certain level of peace, then you can go back to the chat. Then you already have a strategy. I assume I had a strategy at that point. I'm an SMC trader. Although I combine it with other things too, not just SMC. So I combine with trend lines, but the main thing I trade in the market is smart money considered as SMC. Yeah. So I made sure I was mentally, I was getting there mentally. In fact, I got there. Mental state was strong at that point before I went back to the charts. And then I started trading demo. I didn't fund real money. I had to make sure that at least my conferences, like my analysis, at least played out, let's say 5 out of 7. or maybe 6 out of 9, just to be sure that will also, build back the company, because you losing that kind of money in the market is not child's play, like it's not beans. I almost lost it, for real, like I almost lost it.
So you are not saying that if anybody should lose, if you're a trader and you lose money,
Yes.
go back to demo accounts
Yes,
and
go back
practice.
to demo account, because
So are you using the same strategy you used to? Okay,
Yeah.
you told us that you did eye analysis.
Yes,
Good.
yes.
So it's not really your strategy that caused that big loss.
well, it was part of it. Yeah, I would say, okay, we don't talk about psychology in trading enough, because what happened to me was more of psychology than a
The technicals.
analysis. Yes, but I will still give it to technical, because if I had done my analysis right, maybe I would have seen that it was wrong. So yeah, part of it was also technical.
So if you are making money, which analysis are you using to make money?
Of course, technical analysis.
Like what's the name
The name of
your analysis of your trading pattern?
I trade SMC, smart
Okay.
money concept. That's what I trade.
So I want to ask you a question.
Okay.
Now that you are back trading, because what can make someone to blow his account is not using stop losses. Not using stop losses, is it part of your strategy?
Yeah,
Are you advising people that are watching you to trade without stop loss, or now do you know better? What do you think?
I know better. Oh.
Okay.
I know better. I forgot to add that part. If you want to, in fact, my viewers, if you're seeing me right now, I am advising you as a trader, as an upcoming trader. Risk management is very important. If you know you want to make it in this trading industry, risk management is paramount. Like you need to know how to portion your capital. Because what happened to me was greed, it was ego, it was pride, it was everything that
Everything negative.
exactly everything that you are advised against in the forex market. That was what I did.
So in this risk management, is there how to calculate, like a website, or how do I, let's say I have $1,000 account now,
Okay.
and I want to risk just 10% of it, which is $100.
You already explained it. It's very simple. You just you can even use Google. There are different places you can, if you want to search Google, you will see something like a risk calculator. So you can just impute the percentage you want to lose in a particular trade. It will give you then you impute the particular pair. Let's say you're trading BTC USD, you're trading XAU USD, my pair, or you're trading GBP USD. A lot of pairs you can trade. So you can if you search for risk calculator, it will show you how you don't even need to stress yourself. You see how you can portion your capital, and then what you can get when you take the trade and the rest of it. So it's very simple.
It's all right. So while looking at you now, something came to my mind. So when you lost this money, did any of your investor made advances on you to pay them in kind?
Wow. Well, this is actually one of the. I will rephrase the question, or should I say, I will answer it in another way.
No, just answer it.
I didn't. There was nothing like that.
So nobody approached you and say, okay, since you are holding our money and you are not able to pay us back, you must come to my house or something like that.
I was hiding now. They didn't see me, but I said I want to touch it. I want to answer this question in another way. So female traders, one of the challenges that female traders face is this. In a setting where you have a female trader and a male trader, right, seeking for capital from an investor, there is no way an investor would want to even want to look at the female trader as whatever. Do you understand? Then secondly, things like this, things like what you just mentioned, do happen. Sometimes it's even the female traders that offer themselves for pay, and these are the things that makes it look like female traders are not serious in the forex market. Do you understand? So, but I want to just say it out there that it's not like that. It's not all female traders that do these things. I would say it's just few of us, because how many female traders we even have in the market? So I never got advances, but it happens.
So now your mind is strong enough to raise the money and pay back your investors.
I've paid part of the money. I'm still paying.
Wow,
it's a gradual thing.
That's beautiful. So now, which strategy or which technical analysis strategy do you suggest for maybe me now, I trade head and shoulder pattern on Bitcoin. So what do you trade? Like, which strategy do you trade specifically?
I trade SMC, but market strategies, they don't, with time, they are being hunted. You can be an SMC trader today, and at some point it will seem as if the market makers or whatever are hunting SMC. So the key things I look out for in the market is support and resistance. First of all, I start from there. Even before I get to SMC, I have to check out my strong support zones and my strong resistance zones. Do you understand? Then I can combine it with my SMC, other blocks, and the rest of it, liquidity, and then I can also, there is a way you can also do all these things, and you won't still get the precision until you add your trend lines. So I just combine everything again.
So now, what do you think? Now that you are back, what's your win trade in the markets? Now that you are back trading, yes.
You mean
your winning rates?
Yeah, your win rates.
Okay, my winning rate.
Yes, like in percentage.
I'm fully back, so I would say maybe 7 out of 10. I win.
That's beautiful. Can you teach me how to trade? I want to learn your strategy.
Yes, of course I can teach you. You pay me because I need money to pay my investors.
Do you make money from trading, or do you make money? Do you have any mentorship program?
Right now I don't. People do ask me, who want me to teach them, because I told you I am actually not, I won't say I am good in what I do, right? So I've gotten a lot of whatever to teach how to trade.
So why did you decline it? Is it that you are not a teacher, or?
I'm not a teacher, and it's very hectic. Like, it takes a lot from the teacher.
So
and some of us are not built for something like this. I just want to make my money and live my best life.
So you are not part of those traders that earn their living from just selling courses and mentorship?
Just for the matter is, some of these are our mentors actually like that, but no, I don't do that. I haven't gotten the mental capacity yet to sit down and start explaining what support and resistance is to a newbie. It's a lot, it's a whole lot.
So what is your advice to investors? Traders are out there meeting different people to collect money for trading. So what is your advice? Do you advise investors to keep giving out money, or they should?
Yes, of course. I advise investors to first of all make a proper scrutiny, like check to know if who they are giving their money is actually a good trader, because most of us traders lie a lot just to collect money. Although mine wasn't a lie, it was just a misbehavior. It was a glitch in the system. You make sure you are giving your money to someone that knows what he or she is doing. And I pray that with time, investors will also trust women enough to give them money, because I got my investors through my male friends, and I think it was just one that was in my WhatsApp, but others were like recommendations from my male friends. Do you understand? So I implore investors to give our money to good traders, both male and female, and also investors should stop having this mindset of
collecting.
Let's say, for example, you start giving you money, and it's something that you give you like X10 of the money, things like that.
Like, you give me $1,000, I should give you $10,000
in a week.
Yeah,
in a week.
The market is not. These are things that make traders even mess up in the market. So you have to, and again, as traders, you need to agree on a particular percentage with your investor. Don't be too fast to rush into collecting the money without making proper documentation and whatever.
Okay. So which percentage should a trader promise the investor?
Well, it depends on the duration. Depends, because I can do maybe, let's say, 10%, like in 2 months, 3 months, stuff like that ahead. So I also have the mental space to make the money. I cannot be telling the investor to give me, let's say, $10,000 that will return the money in the next month. That will mess up my psychology, first of all. So you have to make sure you are not overdoing it. You are not messing up everything for yourself as a trader.
All right, guys, that's a great one. We have come to the end of this wonderful podcast. Wow. I hope you learned something, because I learned a lot, especially on the investor side. I have had my own experience, but on the next episode, I'm going to tell you my story. So do well and subscribe to this channel. Like and then follow Olean and Gold Olaco FX, and then me, Somto Billionaire, Obilan One and Kibwe. Share this video so that others can learn from this wonderful podcast. Bye.